Yeah, welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Markley. For those of you who are new to my channel, if you guys enjoy entrepreneur videos, even like some extreme sports stuff, Doordash and like delivery help and tips and that kind of stuff, please make sure you guys subscribe and give this video a nice big thumbs up if you enjoy these kind of videos. My first question to you guys, if you guys are watching this video, is what delivery service do you guys drive on? Because I know not everyone drives for Doordash. I personally enjoy driving for Doordash, and the title of this video is what is the best delivery service to drive for in 2021. So it is it's midway through December, so I feel like I can make this video now because in 2 weeks it's going to be 2021. And since I made the last video, a lot of things have changed. Like, for example, Postmates was bought out by Uber, so that's a big thing. You know, that's like basically 25% of the biggest companies are now owned by this, you know, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but Uber bought Postmates, so that's a huge factor to determine maybe if they're going to change, or if maybe they're going to dissolve Postmates and just turn it into Uber Eats. I don't know, but so completely opinion based, like, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I am possibly going to be a little bit more biased towards Doordash, but whenever Doordash does something dumb, I'm going to call them out. Like, Doordash doesn't pay for these videos or anything. I'm just doing them to help you guys out, so that way if you guys are like a new delivery driver or something, you can at least take some of these tips and like apply them to yourself and hopefully make some more money, because that's what this whole video and channel is about, is trying to help you guys out and give you guys any tips that I have like come into recently or something. Like, if something pops up, I'm going to tell you guys and let you guys know, so that way you guys can apply to it and hopefully make more money. Anyways, the top companies right now, of course, are going to be, you know, Instacart is making a big come up though. So if you guys enjoy like grocery shopping or something, like, just I wouldn't put Instacart in the same category because it's slightly different. You're doing like grocery shopping and that kind of stuff. But if you guys have a gas guzzler like my car, like I drive a Ford Explorer Sport 2017, it's not the greatest car for driving around and collecting a lot of miles. So maybe if you're driving around, or if you have not a gas guzzler, like, you probably don't want to be driving around a car like mine. But if you don't have a car that gets really good gas mileage, Instacart might be a good way to go, because you generally make a little bit more money picking up people's groceries than you do like on a single delivery order, and that's because it takes more time to do grocery orders. So you're gonna make it might be better to do grocery orders, you know. So Instacart might be the way to go if you don't have a good car that gets good gas mileage. Personally, I don't want to do any grocery shopping, and I just do Doordash and Postmates on the side, so it's not really like my main source of income, and I just rather just chill in my car and hang out and listen to podcasts and stuff. So anyways, that's why I do the normal delivery stuff. Anyways, I'm going to talk about the pluses and minuses, or positives and negatives, about the different companies. So for one, I do Doordash and Postmates. So obviously I have a little bit more experience with these ones, but I do see in the comments all the time, and I've read plenty of stuff on like Grubhub, so I have a general feeling of how they work. So just gonna name off the top in order of which companies I would personally drive for if I was you guys, or if I was just getting started, because that's who these videos are for, mostly people who are just getting started. But I would say Postmates and Uber Eats are gonna be tied for last place. I generally don't think that you make nearly as much money on Postmates and Uber Eats. And like, one of the main things that really bugs me about Postmates is they give you orders and they don't tell you exactly how much you're gonna make. That's the beautiful thing about Grubhub and Doordash. I just feel like they're honest about it, you know? They're gonna tell you right up front, you're gonna make like $2 plus like a $5.50 tip. So right up front, before I accept the order, I know I'm at least going to get $7.50. Rather than on Postmates, unfortunately, they have not followed suit with the like better companies like Doordash and Grubhub. You know, they should tell you how much, but instead I believe they even lowered it down to this is in Las Vegas, $3 per order plus tip. So if they decide not to tip you, you can do an order that takes like 30 minutes and like you drive around like 5 to 10 miles and then you only get $3. Like, I don't know. I've done my averages on Postmates and compared it to Doordash, like average money per order, and Doordash was $7.60, I believe, after 1,000 deliveries, and Postmates was around $5.50. So that's pretty much like 25% extra, somewhere in there, 20 to 25% extra. Anyway, so that's a huge deal, you know, if you're accepting orders blindly and just hoping that you get a tip. If you don't get a tip, that can really screw up your order. And like working for like 20-30 minutes for just $3, man, that is a really good way to screw up your day, you know. Anyway, so I just think off the top of my head, I would always put Doordash and Grubhub. I just feel like they are, for one, it's pretty clear because Doordash and Grubhub, they have the most amount of orders. Doordash, I believe, took up 55% of the total orders and money coming in from delivery apps last year. So Doordash is really monopolizing it. And I just feel like it's because Doordash is always up front with their drivers and they just have an honest system. And like, I would much rather drive for someone who's honest rather than like someone who's trying to like just get you to accept orders and not tell you how much you're gonna make. Because personally, I have like the worst ratings on Postmates as possible, because if I'm driving for both of them, which I never drive only for Postmates for obvious reasons, I just think they're the worst company, but I do supplement Postmates and Doordash. So if I'm driving around for Doordash, I will usually keep on my Postmates just in case I get a double order. Like if I'm driving and I have like a long Doordash order and a Postmates order pops up that is exactly on the way, I'm gonna take that order so that way I can make an extra few dollars. Like, if you're pretty good with door dashing and stuff, you should probably be dashing on at least 2 platforms, if not 3 or 4. Just get on all of them. But so who knows what is gonna be like going forward with Uber and Postmates, because I mean, Uber bought Postmates, so who knows? It's probably because Postmates was not doing so hot. But I don't know. It seems to be like the one that stands out as far as like when I see like creators making videos or something like, oh, did you order Postmates? Instead of like, oh, did you order DoorDash or something? I don't know. It's probably because it was one of the originals, but I think it's gonna fail, because when you have like a system that's not honest, it's not gonna stick around for very long. Anyway, so if I was to just based on like the statistics of how many people drive for them and how much money these companies bring in, I would say Postmates is the worst one to drive for. Uber Eats is the second worst one to drive for, in third place. But those, I don't know. I can't really tell between those two. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys drive for both of those and which one you guys prefer. That way I know what to say in my next video, because I personally have never driven for Uber Eats, but just knowing how their system works, I would put them still at the bottom with Postmates. Anyways, and third place, I would put Grubhub. I think just because DoorDash is kind of turning into a monopoly, they're going to be able to give drivers better deals and like customers better deals, so it's probably just going to get better and better if you're a DoorDash driver. But they have generally about the same system, and they're both really good companies. So if you can get on with DoorDash or Grubhub, I would say that those are the 2 companies to drive for. Again, this is just my opinion, but I have completely no reason to lie to anyone. So Grubhub is in second place, and then I'm going to put DoorDash right on top as the winner of 2021. This is just the beginning, so who knows, maybe DoorDash could sell out and like sell themselves to like Lyft or something. I don't know. I would imagine that going forward after like 2020, the rideshare companies probably aren't doing as well as they should be, because probably less people with the whole like COVID situation are getting into like rideshares. I would just imagine, and I feel like the delivery industry is probably doing way better than it probably would have been if COVID didn't happen. So I don't know, who knows? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Again, this is just my honest opinion, and if you guys enjoy these videos at all, please help out my channel a little bit by giving it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you guys haven't. So we will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.